You can duck. This game is like easier to figure out. It's just good to figure diarrhea. You can like switch between Beavis and Butthead like flying. In the other games they have their own help bars, but this time they don't. Sometimes you can do co-op like this, but not that much. So it's weird. It has the same lot and almost all the same stages as the Genesis version, like the hospital and the high school, but they're different. So they made the same game, but it's not the same thing. Wouldn't it be easier to like make the same game once instead of make the same game twice or something? I'm like dead. Still got the password in to keep playing. Okay, put the password in. Let's go.
Let's fight together.
spiral out of control down the slope. Well, after all, it is extreme sports. This has got to be crazy, right? Whoa! It's a bunch of bears spinning around on a rack. They're falling off the rack. It's pretty extreme here. Now, if this qualified as extreme sports, I want to see the bears in a spaceship shooting at a bomb through a basketball net. I want to see them riding through a lava river with robot cobras and nuclear sharks, catching football to electric tornadoes. That's extreme sports. Yeah, this game's extreme, all right. Extremely shitty. Speaking of primitive, let's go backwards in time. You know they made a bear game on Atari 2600? It's pretty interesting because, whoa, look at that. Berenstain? They totally fucked up the spelling. Anyway, what makes this game interesting is that it was made specifically for the Sound 1 or 8-bit voice module and audio cassette player that connects to the Atari. This is back when video game companies were aware of the sound capability of games. They made all these weird add-ons to the game's capability of audible speech. Kind of reminds me of that other one. You know, the television and voice synthesis module, which includes 5 applications. Only 5, including Liberty Bomb. You want to know how many kids it had? There were only 2 fucking games made for this piece of shit. The Smurfs and Berenstain Bears. Made by Coleco in 1983, it worked in a completely different way than the Intellivision. The obvious difference was that it used cassettes. It was a crafty way of getting high-quality audio with voice and song to accompany your game, but it was more than just an audio player. It connected to the second controller port, acting somewhat like a controller. The cassette tape contained signals which interacted with the game.
The Lucky Box is on the ground!
Each cartridge contained 3 different games. Each game had its own cassette. You choose whichever cassette you want to play, and that triggers the corresponding game. From that point on, the audio instructs you on what to do. When the sun don't back, never feel the red button. After you complete the task, like making Smurf disc and up, the game sends a signal back to the cassette player to advance the tape. When you go to activation, if it be one of any stimulation. To be honest, it actually works, meaning it does what it's supposed to do. I wonder if anything would happen to put a fucking Slayer tape in there. Now, getting back to Berenstain Bears. The gameplay is as simple as you can get. No matter which of the 3 cassettes you use, it's basically the same thing. You're trying to catch the correct numbers or letters at the trick. There's the big number hunt, the great letter roundup, and the spooky spell kit. And after all, it is Halloween.
The bear went out on a spooky night. He prayed for the moon.
It sure looks like a spooky night, doesn't it? The grass is green, the trees are lively. It's the same graphics as the other 2 games. How is this supposed to be spooky? Not even the words are spooky, like mom, dad, ball, dog. Half of them are numbers. The closest it comes to spooky is maybe cat. The first was a cat. No cat. But you gotta fuck with quasi-Boris Karloff impressions. It didn't sound. Bela Lugosi, the nation of the matter. Remember, Paul, and dear Lord. Bouncing, bouncing, shaking your round balls. Speaking of balls, this game sucks. Well, here's another one. I'll say this. The Bears, hang the fuck on. That can't be correct. I know for a fact that the Berenstain with an E, not an A. Actually, the most likely pronunciation would be Berenstain, since it was spelled the same way like Frankenstein. But everybody I've ever met says Berenstain. I can see the spelling. Yeah. But you can clearly see it's spelled Berenstain. edition. Why did you change the story? I know it used to be Berenstein because the author's real names are Stan Jim Berenstein. I guess I was wrong. My whole childhood was wrong. Anyway, the Berenstain Bears camping adventure. Here we go. The plot of the game is simple. The bears go on a camping trip and the kids feel like wandering around on their own. Papa Bear's mind with it pretty much. I mean, what's he gonna say? Watch for bears? Then you get a choice of stage. They're all your typical side-scrolling action. All of them involve hopping across platforms, stomping on animals, making them disappear, bouncing on organic trampolines, and navigating past little tricky dead ends. You can get some weapons like rocks, but man, the rocks blow. How are you supposed to hit anything when it goes in an arc? It's just like the rocks in Friday the 13th. Wow, I pointed that out 10 years ago. Now still, I'm making the same exact complaints. But I'll try to find some new interesting observations for you. Nope. 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 You know what the problem is? This game is actually pretty good. But fuck it. You make these jumps. When Brother Bear squats, it's like he's forced out of it. Yeah, I've done that one too, haven't I? Just a shitty habit. There's a haunted bar stage, which is a million times more thematic than the spooky spelling bee. But the creepiest thing in the game isn't even on the stage. It's from the cave. Where are these ghost things? They freak me out. It's like Godzilla's son. What's happening? I'm trying to pause the game and instead it's making Sister Bear strike these weird poses. The pause button works before, but now it's... Holy shit! I think it's a glitch. You think it's a glitch? I think it's a glitch. This is the mother of all glitches. Is that you, nerd? I'm you. What's going on? It's just a glitch. Oh, okay, it's just a glitch. That explains it. You must not get familiar with this guy. See, I'm from a different timeline. Where I'm from, I've seen this happen before. When the game glitches this bad, it causes a glitch in the Matrix. The Matrix? When reality is disrupted like this, two separate timelines converge. I'm from a different reality, and by the looks of it, a different point in time also. It's October of 2006. 10 years ago? So you're from the past. Yeah, but not the same past. An alternate past. Right now I'm playing Friday the 13th. Yeah, my first Halloween episode. But it's different. In this timeline, Jason killed me. Don't kill me. Kill me. But you're alive. No, I'm dead. Trust me, I'm in hell. Doesn't look like hell. It looks normal, like you're just playing a game. Exactly, I'm playing a game. It's hell. Same thing. Now wait, you're in the past, you're in another dimension, and you're in hell too. Yeah, but it's the hell of this dimension. Whoa. Once you get into subdimensions and shit, it gets complicated. But look, there's no time to explain all that right now, because if we end up talking too long, the two dimensions might end up swapping. We don't want that to happen, so it's best to hit reset. Okay? Yeah, so let's go back to that game.
You took my ride, you ass.
Bears. Oh, you mean Berenstein Bears. Now, apparently it's Berenstain. Well, Berenstain is how I always remembered it, but in my dimension, it's actually spelled Berenstein. Anyway, bye now. No, that's impossible. That didn't happen. It's on the internet. That means it must be real. The Mandela effect. False memories are proof of a parallel universe. Some people think they have cool time travelers sitting on their butterfly effect, but no matter what the theory, everybody remembers Berenstein. I'm not alone. Faulty memory is one thing, but how could so many people be wrong? I know it was Berenstein. I saw what I saw. The only way to prove it is with my own childhood books. Back to my own childhood home in decades. I'm sure those books are still good. It can't be. It's the same books. I got the torn page, the mustard mark, the sheet stain. These are my old books, but it was spelled stain. It was spelled Berenstein. Spelled Berenstein. Spelled Berenstein. You shouldn't come here. Get away. Now! I was just trying to prove the Berenstein bears were spelled with an E. I know. So it's true. It's true in your native universe. What? Go. There's no time to explain. Give me the quick version. I need answers. Then I'll go. There exist many universes with infinite little minor differences. The universes you come from is spelled Steel. At some point, your childhood and now you and a lot of other people unknowingly crossed over into this universe where it is spelled Stain. That's only one example of many other things that people claim on bad memory.
Marked a location. Marked a location.
They are, but they're your childhood books from this universe. The ones you remember are still in the other universe. So I can't get to them. These undetected interdimensional crossovers happen all the time. Nobody can truly go back to their childhood. It's all different now. But Ninja Turtles on NES. Admit it, you liked that game as a kid. It wasn't until you grew up, you changed your mind. Oh shit, she couldn't think. It was. You didn't change. The game. God. Where I come from, some dragons 1 and 2 stuff. 3 was a good one. Yeah, only thing had that weird typo. What are you, Jimmy? How did they make a mistake like this? Billy isn't even a real name. We all know it's Billy and Jimmy. No fucking way. How about those bears? Are you from the Stain or Stain? Neither. Now I told you everything. You need to go. One last thing. Why are you here? I'm one of the rare individuals who find a way to hop between dimensions to find the universe I came from. I want to go back, but it's all in vain. When two of the same person are in the same universe creates a paradox. The only way to restore balance, one of them has to die. I killed you. I killed you again. And again. And again. up, brother. I'm here to be sacrificed. Sacrificed by who? The ones who will restore balance. If I don't myself, they're coming for me. Get out of here! Save yourself! In my universe, it's not Berenstain or Berenstain. It's Bloodstain. This is the real bad news bear. Decorated the tree, hung the lights, made the lists, hyped up by all those commercials and catalog pages, all those hot new video games you gotta have. But this is the giving season, right? Yeah, giving your parents money to KB's in Kitty City. Or if there is a magical place in the North Pole where Sega and Nintendo products are being manufactured on drifting sheets of ice, then Santa better get his fat ass down the chimney and give me the presents now! I got the present. Gee, how do you do it? I stole from Santa, thanks to my disguise. I put on the cartridge with 2003 Resident movie out. This is so awesome. Let's open it. All right. The Sega Activator. The full body controller lets you jump into the action. It gives you the whole relation of talking and playing games. You're totally physically involved, man. At first you will see the advantages of the Activator, but then still Eight panels fire infrared beams that every punch can move is transformed into action on the screen. Get into the game. Get out of the characters. Imagine playing the U-Force while standing up and using your whole body. That's what this is. I can't believe the box actually said better than standard hand controllers. What were they thinking? Leapfrog. Streets of Rage 2. Yes, that's my autobiography. Have another one. Alright, let's open it. Wow! The Aura Interactor! That, well, it's a new radical virtual reality force feedback firmware using electromagnetic actuator technology. Well, fuck yeah! Low frequency sounds are transmitted into an interactive power amplifier, converted into solid vibrations. That means you can now finally feel like you're in the game. I've always wanted to feel the punches, the kicks, the slam, explosion, and more.
is in this one. Still the Googler. It's the TV Golf.
That's for golf. Here. Turn off. Sonic. Cruising event. It works. Mr. Mac, virtual reality.
Wow. Now we can really
Clear number 1.
It's all wires. How do we hook this up? It's easy. Set the own switch. Adapter connects the cable assembly. Multi-outlet connects to the lateral and battery, so it doesn't fall off. The cable assembly controls jack connects to the first one. The other control jack connects to the controller. The power jack connects to the power output, which connects to the AC jack. That means the video signal, the AC power, and the controller all share the same wire. That is crazy. You're ready.
Victory belongs to us.
The better of baseball bat. Give me that. I have the ultimate violator reflection. Let me try that. What's that? I'll be right back. It has some awesome new extras, behind the scenes footage. On Blu-ray, FFA feature film with surround sound. If you have a marathon, the first 100 episodes are all on the Nerdball X Blu-ray. 2 new Blu-rays are coming very soon. Nerdball X2 and Origins Complete Series. Any episode shot in HD are presented in HD. All Blu-rays and DVDs are able to play live in that region. Also, we have t-shirts, all on Amazon. See all product links in the description below. And have an awesome holiday season. Oh my God! I just found an
Thank you.